would have been like, cool, let's do that. But I don't want to launch a podcast and then have it flop. Like everyone's like, this is so stupid, and then lose my wind for that and then just fold it. That's not what I want. So I hesitated and hesitated and hesitated and hesitated. And I had the idea for the podcast 6 years ago. So it wasn't like I was sitting here going, you know what, let's do a podcast. You know, I wanted to do this for like 6 years. So, but I don't want to build a following and everything. I don't want to do all that stuff. You know, it takes posting on social media. It takes tons of editing. It takes lots of branding work and all that, you know. But working with you, I ended up just showing up to the meetings, and then we produced the brand. You did all the design, and then and the structure for the episode. We shot our first episode, and then after that, it's just like I show up and just literally, you know, I have an outline of things I want to say. I throw it in the teleprompter, which you told me to buy, which is great. And then I just fucking do that. I don't have to do anything else. And it comes out and I see it. And this is a good example, right? My girlfriend's like, this looks great. She sees it on social media. And she's like, hey, look, it's you. And it looks great. Look at you, you know? And I'm like, wow, look at me. I actually look okay. That's wonderful. Like, I love it. So it makes me just go smile, right? I smile. I'm reaching people. They've got opinions. That's cool. You know, it's a podcasting game. You say something that's controversial, people are going to, and everything's controversial these days. So yeah, it's very useful and valuable in my opinion. And before I was working with you, I couldn't even get it off the ground because I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to do it by myself, and I didn't want to spend all that time. I didn't have the time. It's great. And definitely a money-making opportunity for sure, because it does get momentum. I've already seen that, you know, we've got whatever, 15,000 views on one video. We just launched the podcast, and
it's more than 20 in less than 2 weeks off of 3 episodes.
Yeah, that's nuts. Like, that's pretty crazy.
So it sounds like the biggest problem was the time commitment to learning like everything to do, right?
No, I already knew what to do because I've had podcasts before. We had pickup podcasts way back in the day. We were the #1 podcast on Apple under self-help.
Nice.
So it was like we were rocking it. But I know what it takes to do a podcast, and I don't have that time. You know what I mean? Like I don't have the time to do all that stuff. You told me to get 2 things that cost me less than $300 or maybe $400, right? Those 2 things, and it improved all of my video calls. Like I look way better now, and I haven't gotten the other things that you told me to get. I'm sure that will improve it even more, but just that is nuts. It's counterintuitive, you know, what you actually have to do to look good. The way that you're doing it is extremely high quality, very viral, and easy, and it's using AI and stuff too, so it's faster, you know, so it's more affordable. My name is Josh Peltier, and I approve this message.
Thanks.